Hey, so I was browsing through TV channels yesterday, and I came across the greatest show to ever bless television, The Maury Show. For those of you who don't know The Maury Show, it's a daytime television show where this guy named Maury Povich brings in guests with problems, and he helps them. And that ranges from getting DNA tests to find out the father of a child. What else is there? I don't know. I've only seen the show like 5 times, but I hope there is more to that. Or it's not the greatest show on television. But anyway, like I said, some people go on the show to get DNA testing to find out who the father of a child is. Or if a girl accuses a guy of being the father, he doesn't think he is the father, they go on the Maury Show. And you know, almost 100% of the time, the guy does not want to be the father. And honestly, most of these guys are scumbags, but the girls still want them to be the fathers. Why? Because whether it's coming from Brad Pitt or the leader of some drug cartel, child support is child support. During these DNA testing episodes, the show gets really intense, and that's what makes it an entertaining show. But what really makes it the greatest show on television is the reaction of his guests after they hear the results. And his guest reactions are like a science, so I'm going to break them down for you like such. There are 2 stages to these reactions. First of all, there's the initial facial reaction, and then there's a supplementary bodily reaction. I can't really describe it, so I'm going to have to demonstrate it. But before that, I just want to make something clear. A guy who finds out he's not the father has the same reaction as a girl who finds out that he is the father. And a guy that finds out he is the father has the same reaction as a girl who finds out he's not the father. You get that? So first I'll show you the facial reaction of a guy who finds out he's not the father or a girl who finds out he is the father. The results are in and remain. You are not the father. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. As you can see, the facial reaction is already leading into the bodily reaction. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you the facial reaction of a guy who finds out he is the father and the girl who finds out he's not the father. The results are in. And Ralph. Oh, sweet, sweet Buddha with your elongated lobes and your perfectly round, bald, shiny head and your scrumptious nails. Please do not let this child be mine. Thank you. You are the father. Sucker. So next I'm going to move on into the bodily reaction. And these two are extremely different. But first I'm going to show you Jermaine's reaction after he finds out he's not the father. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. If you don't know what Dance Eye is doing, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you might be asking, well, Joe, while that person's dancing, what is the other person doing? They're either going off stage, cursing out Maury and telling him to get a new DNA test. What the f? I thought we were homies. That's some bull. You gonna do like that? I swore we were homies, man. We went out and got a drink yesterday. Get the f***ing camera on my face. I want to take this from you. Get the f***ing camera on my face. I'm a gazillion percent sure. I can't even speak. I'm so flustered. I'm a gazillion percent sure I'm not that baby's f***ing father. So you better get your facts straight and get a new DNA test, motherfucker. Or they decide to be a little bit more civilized and to sit put and rock the I Hate Booty Face. If you don't know what the I Hate Booty Face is, check it out. And you also might be saying, Joe, you're exaggerating. They don't really dance like that on the Maury Show. Yes, they do dance like that on the Maury Show. And if you still don't believe me, I'll show you a quick clip from one of his shows for a real life celebration.
Andrew, you are not the father.
Ready for action, living in the world, we never relaxing, outcast is everlasting.
It gets real on the Maury Show. But on a more serious note, I want to ask you guys why shows like the Maury Show are so popular. Why do we like laughing at the expense of others? I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I like shows like that. I'm interested in what you guys had to say. So leave a comment down below or video response, whatever you please, and let me know your answer. If that question's too serious for you, let me know your favorite Maury episode. Just comment down below or leave a video response like the other question, and I'll be sure to check it out. My favorite episode is probably the one where the lady was afraid of cotton balls. Yeah, cotton balls. That wraps it up for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and answer my questions. Thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you like me. My name is Joe doing Joe, and if you ain't know, now you know. But on a more serious note, I want to ask you guys